Hello friends, welcome back to Lakshmi's Beauty Corner and I wish you a happy new year. So yeah, as you know from the title of this video, it's my 2024 bullet journal setup video. It's been a long time since I posted one of those journal videos, so I wanted to get back into it. So this time I'm going for this brick and flowers inspo, and I know it's been some time since I posted a video on my channel. It's because I've been busy since 11th grade started and just so busy surviving out there, so that's something. I think my last video was the 10th results reaction video. This time you could also expect 11th results reaction video, though it's been hard surviving out there, but I'm expecting for the best. I'm manifesting towards this and I'm working hard towards it. So yeah, that's basically it. So now let's get into this video without further ado.
So what I'm looking for is basically a bricks and flower kind of inspo. So this is basically what I want to achieve. So to achieve this, I've got this brick stencil that I got from Itsy Bitsy, and I really want to use it. So that's why I got into this theme for 2024. So I'm going for a more of a reddish brick color, and as you can see, first I had like a really concentrated paint color here going on. As you could see, I also wanted it for some texture, but then I wanted to dial it down a bit on the tone. Hence, I diluted it with water. As you can see now, it's much runnier than before. So I'm just going to basically paint this all over the page. This is going to be my code page actually. So as you can see, I'm just painting it all over. I was really excited to see how it turned out. And I basically just went crazy with it because I don't want to limit anything or want it to be perfect in a sense. So as you can see, this is the final result of it. Here now you can see some imperfections, but that's all right. I didn't want it to be perfect. It could be natural. Everything is natural anyway, so I want to go for this. I just want to check whether it was bleeding to the other page. Hence it was not, so I moved on to my cover page of 2024. So I wanted to leave some space on the left top corner and the right bottom corner. So as you can see, I used a more brownish kind of brick color here. And now the space that I've left empty is where I'll be drawing flowers, since I wanted it to be big and flower inspo. So the flowers, I am using these Camlin brush pens, the red, this magenta, this lime green, and this kind of peacock green. So yeah, so first off I'm going to start with some red roses. You know, just like normally how everyone else does, nothing too superficial, just something that I could have fun with. So I've just sped up this video since I didn't want to take too much time with it. So as you can see, did the first flower. Now it's really sped up so that I could have it, because or else this video would be like half an hour. So first I went for the red flowers, then I went for the magenta roses, and then as you could see, I went with some like light pink or like muted pink roses. I also went with a more diluted version of those colors, which could be seen later on here. So that's that. Now I'm going to start with the leaves. Leaves, again, once again, nothing too simple. I was just experimenting with how I could present these leaves or like draw these leaves very well, and I had gotten the hang of it, and hence I just went freely, like wherever it took me, I went for that path. So as you could see, I went with the lime green one color first, and then I went for the peacock green. And the peacock green really does give this some dimension to this flowers, I believe. I am actually surprised with how well this turned out. So yeah, I wanted to add even more leaves on the corners, which could really pop out, you know. So I'm just explaining that. Here it is. It does look a bit congested, but it's kind of more my style, so I loved it really. Next, on this right bottom, I once again did it, and for throughout the whole video, I'm sorry if the tripod stands showing up. I couldn't do much about it, but yeah. So you can see the difference between the two pages. The one on the left has more reddish hue to it. The one on the right has this brown color to it. but both bricks are great, have some different textures. So yeah, now I'm moving on for the numbers 2024. Can't believe it, right? So I'm just using some paper, white paper as my base, and I drew out the numbers and I erased them down, and I really wanted to go for this floral numbers. I actually love doing floral numbers because they turn out super great no matter what you do, but it does take some time, but I was willing to put in the effort and the time needed. So I went for the red flowers and the pink ones, and I even did some watercolor flowers, but then I continued with the leaves, which were the lime green ones, and then I finished it off with the peacock green ones. So as you could see, I'm just filling up the space that was left with the peacock green ones. And as you can see, you can just see how the whole number is coming to life, isn't it? Now I'm going to do the same with the numbers after cutting them all out and finishing them up. Now, as you can see, I got all those 4 numbers needed. So I was just trying to play with these numbers to see how they could be lined up. I thought for a vertical lineup, no, like a horizontal lineup, but it didn't really look better. So I went for the vertical one instead. So as you can see, the vertical one looks much better. So I was just confused on what I should do, but finally I chose the vertical one and I stuck them in place. Then I wanted to add some drop shadows, because why not? I felt like, normally how you see shadows in the bricks, so I just want to go for that. And I took this gray marker and I went for it. So after this, I'm going to do I wanted to do the highlights, but it didn't really turn out that well. So I didn't go with it well. I just covered it up. Here, it's going to be like a coat page as I told you. So I'm just going to use the same colors that I used for the roses and also the leaves. So the coat is basically, this is the beginning of anything you want. So I took 2 words each a color, since I had 4 colors, and it lined up perfectly well. So as you could see, the pink looked different on the camera, but it is much more better in the real life. Yeah. So you can actually check out my bullet journal posts on my Instagram account at Letters and Bujo with Priya. I'll also link down in the description below to my account, so you could check it out. So yeah, I basically did this, and I cut them out with little outlines of white left around them, because it was so much work, but it was worth it. So I basically stuck that down after thinking how I wanted it, and I'm so much in love with it that I was explaining it all. Now this one's gonna be my goal page. So I basically just letter goals with a lime green brush pen, and then I went on it with these floral designs once again. Not much. I don't want it to be too busy in this design. I just went from flowers and that's it. Maybe a shadow I was thinking of, so I did it with that green, peacock green. You could see my head popping in. I didn't notice that at all. So I'm just noticing while editing it. This is going to be 2 columns, which I did it by the help of my grid spacing sheet, which I had. So I was thinking of like having some bricks on the both sides because it was looking a bit too empty. So the first one's gonna be the personal goals, and then the one's gonna be academic goals, because this coming year is really important for me, as I'm in 11th and boards are in like March, and then it's gonna be 12th. Yep, it's almost gonna be my final year of schooling. So now once again I did some bricks on the right and right top and bottom left. This one was things to check out, and I also had 4 sections here. So I once again wanted to use these pentonic color gel pens, and using the lime green color once again. So first I divided them into 4 with the help of my grid spacing cheat sheet, and then I wanted to draw them naturally. Like, it could be wobbly lines, but I just wanted to go with it. 1, because I'm lazy, and 2, I don't really want this to be the perfect thing, because you know how there are imperfections in the brick styles, like that. I wanted to go with it. So first one was movies. Not much of a tracker am I, but I tried to do my best and list out some movies. The next one was the books, which I really do want to, but I just don't have enough time. So I just want to do the colors in opposite way manner. So I'm taking a bright red one to write TV shows here, and down I'm just writing others because it was just miscellaneous and I would just jot it down later. So I'm just writing others. It was fun writing with the brush pen, because I had like no control of it whatsoever and I just let it go with the flow. So this one is the first time I'm doing this spread, which is basically 2024 memories page, where I basically stick Polaroids of what happened each month, like what is the memory in each month. So I don't really have a Polaroid per se, and I'm just going to print it out in my printer with photo paper. I just have to edit it in the Polaroid designs and I could come up with it. So I just went for the brick backgrounds randomly. So these are my photos that I took this year earlier on. So not really all the photos were taken this year. They're just taken all over the years. I just wanted some for the memories I wanted to try out. So once again I split it into 4. So 3 pages would be coming on for the other. So it's gonna be Jan, Feb, March and April. Then I took this really good looking good paint. I don't know how to describe it. It's like emerald. Yeah, I'm not sure how I pronounce it. So yeah, 2024 memories. I've got that, and I had to draw roses so unnecessarily, didn't I? But well, I just wanted to. So I did this, and I also did the other ones, which was from May to December. So then I accidentally did it to another page, so I just wrote 24 things to do before 2024. So yeah, so this is just a relook of what I've done for 2024 here. So here's a summary. So first up we got the quotes page and the cover page, which I really loved and I wanted to show it to you all. So as you can see, I got a quote, I got the cover page. Next up, we got the goals page and things to check out. So personal goals and academic goals. I got a lot of academic goals. So I really hope it turns out well. Things to check out. I really want to relax. So I have them. Next one was, as I told you, the 2024 memories. I really look forward to filling this at the end of the year, because I can't afford to like just take one printout each month. So yeah, and finally 24 things to do before 2024 ends. Yeah, so let's do this. So yeah, this was basically it, and check out my next video for my Jan 2024 bullet journal setup. So this was fun meeting with y'all and talking with y'all. So let's see in the next video. Bye bye.